Hello, guys and girls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Junction FX. Please, if you are just viewing this channel, please do well to subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and like, and also tell me what you think. Just comment and tell me what you think about this video. So, guys, I'll be breaking down some certain pairs today, and firstly, I'll be breaking down. I have GBPJPY, EURJPY, and AUDUSD. So firstly, I would have to start from the DXY. I have to start from the DXY. So the DXY is the one that controls the dollar index, is the one that controls the dollar, and also give us the direction of where the dollar will be heading to. So the DXY has been trending to the upside for the past few days, and initially before then, when the market got to this area, okay, I thought maybe it might just give a rejection. Actually, it gave the rejection. You can see this bearish candle here. It gave the rejection around this area, but it was not enough for it to come down to the push down to the downside. So it actually broke it impulsively, and that has actually given us a clue that it is going to head to the upside or even break this high. So let's see how it goes. So let's see the 4 hour. Let's see the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour is actually still giving us a bullish confirmation. It's still going to trend to the upside. So I don't need to analyze. It's just simple enough. I don't need to go further to this one because we don't trade the DXY. We just um we just look for direction of where the dollar is going to go. So in my own opinion, it's still heading to the downside. It's still heading to the upside, and that will make the XXX USD, like GBPUSD, AUDUSD, to head to the downside. So let's dive into the next pair on my list. So let me start from GBPUSD and AUDUSD before I go into the JPY pairs. So the GBPUSD, let's go into down ASAP. Yeah, this is the GBPUSD. The GBPUSD, yeah. The price action is kind of ugly, but it is something that is recurrent. If you can see, look at this, is an impulse made a pullback again, impulse, just recurrent like this. That has been the recurring pattern. I know it might just break this low. It would break this low, actually. It would break this low and just continue pushing down to the downside. So it might just continue pushing to the downside. So my forecast here is, okay, let me zoom in. Okay, here is my forecast here. If we get something like this, might get something like this, yeah, something like this, of this nature, of descending nature, and if it rejects, might even break this low here, and also give us something like a rejection and still come back, give us something like a correction, and that might make, oh sorry, give us something like a correction. So, and that might actually form, it might actually be something like um an inverse head and shoulder that would allow it to push up to the upside, and it's going to give us something like this. These are my forecast, the forecasted scenario that might occur, something like this, you know yeah, something like this might occur to this side, then push it to the downside, or we might see something like this. Just watch out for this. Watch out for these two scenarios that I'm couching here. You might see something like this, Yeah, might say something like this, something of this nature. Maybe it might break this low and give something like a correction and continue heading to the downside. So let's wait for something like that. Let's wait for something like this. I'm also seeing something again, another forecasted scenario that might happen or that might occur coming. I don't want to make this video short and precise and also understandable. Okay, we might get something like this also. Something like this. Something of this nature here. And just drop. So it depends. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So if I see something like this now, if it breaks down, breaks this low, I would enter for the reduced risk entry when I see a correction. So that's all for GBPUSD. There's not much talk here. So the next one I'll be going into is AUDUSD. AUDUSD is actually a very uh, sweet pair on its own. So let me show you something on the higher time frame. Let me show you something on the higher time frame. Yeah, this is the higher time frame on GB AUDUSD, and the price action is looking so sexy. It's looking so sexy in a sense that with this formation of this pattern, you already know like things that might happen. The formation of the market, without the market has been presented to us, we already know what we might be expecting. So in this sense, we might see something like uh we might say something like this. Since it broke this low impulsively, the impulsive break of this low, the impulsive break of this low, let me be specific now. The impulsive break of this low, yeah, you can see it broke it impulsively. So the impulsive break of this low actually, and also something like this forming a correction, actually give us a clue that it is coming to the downside. So but I do not expect something like this again, but I don't know what might happen, but I do not expect something like this. So but the most the most possible scenario that might happen is this one here, is this correction here. So it might actually form this kind of correction coming, actually form this kind of correction, something like this, to give us a 1 2 3 formation. You can see it has given us something like a second touch, both up and bottom. You can actually wait for the third touch. You can actually wait for the third touch on AUDUSD. You can actually wait for the third touch around this area, then take it. You can see, look at it, very very clean, very very clean. Actually wait for something like this, something of this nature, then you enter for the sell around this area. You enter for the sell, maybe 10 pips top, and continue moving smoothly. And this would actually be a very very nice one if this kind of if this kind of this thing occurs. If the markets, or if the price moves to this area and also reject, firstly you have to wait for rejection. When you see the rejection candle, you have to wait for rejection for you to enter for the risk entry. So that's all for AUDUSD. The next one we'll be having here is GBPJPY. GBPJPY. Yeah, GBPJPY, I banked 2.6% on this pair. I banked 2.6% on this pair after I took a loss. Yeah, let me show you the higher time frame, the bigger picture. Yeah, can see from the past few weeks now, you notice this kind of squeeze around this area. You notice this kind of squeeze around this area, so it has not really given a clear direction. You can see how many days it was ranging around this area, around this high here. You can see how many candles: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for over 6 days, over 5 days. It was ranging. So before it actually broke, before it actually broke this high yesterday, and I was opportune to enter the trade. I was opportune to enter the trade. So GBPJPY will be looking forward to the continuation of the buy. We'll be looking forward to continuation of the buy. Looking forward to the continuation of the buy. So let's see the lower time frame. Let's see the lower time frame. Yeah. Look at the lower time frame. Let's go to the 50 minutes for more clearer view. Okay, yeah. This was where I entered for the buy. This was where I entered for the buy, and it triggered me. I entered with a bull flag. I saw a bull flag and I entered, and I banked 2.6 percentage. Then I went away from the market when it started pulling back to my entry. So for this trade, we'll be looking forward to a possible continuation of its trend, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Yeah, something like this. We'll be looking forward to its continuation of the trend. I have to be careful so it won't tag you out. I don't want to take the reduced risk entry like this for it to tag me in. I want it to, you know, tag me in like this. I'll set a buy limit. So if it wants to tag me out, then I will know what to do. So something like this now, something of this nature. If it completes its third touch, then you know it will be ideal for me to enter this trade when it's complete the third touch, because I feel it's still going to um complete the third touch here until it's like 1, 2, and the third touch might be completed for it to head to the upside. So that is it for GBPJPY. GBPJPY. So please guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and comment. Tell me what you think about this video also. So the last one I have on my list is EURJPY. EURJPY is also similar to the EURJPY is also similar to GBPJPY, the one that I analyzed just now. So this is EURJPY. First, let's start from the higher time frame for us to see the clearer picture of this trade. I still feel with the confluence of the higher time frame, I still feel this will still head to the upside and even break itself if possible. It's still heading to the upside, to the high here. Still heading to this high here. So what would actually be my ideal entry on EURJPY? So let's dive into the lower time frame. let's dive into the lower time frame. Since I've established that the this pair is still having a bullish movement. So as you can see, the recurrent pattern. Let me just show you guys something here. The recurrent pattern here is something like an impulse. See, something like this. You can see. So it has been creating this kind of pattern. You can also see it here on the larger scale. So with that being said, what would actually be my ideal entry here? Would actually be my ideal entry here. I was meant to enter this trade, but I was not around to take this trade. So what I would actually be waiting for is something like this. The correction is almost formed. Be waiting for something like this. For it to tag me in. Let's quickly see the 15 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes, and I'll show you how I would be entering the trade. So we'll see something like this now. Something of this nature. Yeah, since it has almost completed its 1 to 3 touch formation, you can see something like this scope here. Let's continue its initial trend to the upside. So I'll be taking my trade this way.